Jai Gurudev. In the Brahma Samhita, it is said that the Lord enters into each and every universe to create the material manifestation. But He also enters into each and every heart in all living beings, in all living entities, and into each and every atom also. Because the Supreme Lord lives everywhere. He is known as Vasudeva. Also, He lives everywhere within the material world. He is never contaminated by the modes of nature. Also, when the Lord descends on earth, He acts in many ways. He kills the demons, He performs acts that are not sanctioned by the Vedic cultures, the Vedic principles, that could be considered as sinful. Even though He acts in such a way, He is never contaminated by His actions. He is always free from contamination. So the Lord is equal to everyone. Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, in the chapter 9, in verse 29, He has no one as His friend or enemy, and He is equal to everyone. The form of the Lord is not material, it is Satchidananda Vigraha. His body is different from material bodies, because the Supreme Lord has not a material body like ours. Not only He pervades everything in all things, He is God in humanity. He is beyond this duality. He is neither male or female. He is beyond this concept. He loves everybody equally. But in the mind of man, there is this duality here. As long as we think of this duality as part of us, we will stay in this duality. But if we think ourselves as being the Spirit, like Christ said, we will become Spirit. This is what we have to identify ourselves as, to be the soul, to be eternal, unlimited. The more we identify ourselves with the body, the more we limit ourselves. But the more we identify ourselves as a spirit, as this droplet of the ocean, as a part of the divine, then the more our longing will be to be back to the ocean. The more we identify ourselves with this unconditional love inside our heart, then the more we will feel the bliss to be part of the divine. You know, Krishna doesn't want anything from us. He has everything. But one thing He is asking, surrender your mind to me. The only thing that He is asking is that we, by ourselves, to say, Lord, please accept my mind. But you know, when we give something, we don't claim it is ours. If we give Him our mind, once we give something to someone, once it leaves our hand, it's not ours anymore. You know, King Janaka was a great devotee of the Lord, and he was a great king. Once a monk wanted to be his disciple, and Janaka agreed and told him, please stand first here by the big heap of rubbish. And the monk was shocked, you know. He said, why should I stay here close to the rubbish? But Janaka didn't answer and told him, wait here by the rubbish. The monk said, I want to talk to you. And King Janaka didn't answer but said, no, you stay here. So he let him stand by the rubbish during 3 days, and the monk was waiting and waiting and waiting. But he started to reflect upon. Outside there was just this huge pile of rubbish, can be taken away easily, But he thought, it's not about that, why he put me there. So he realized by looking inside of his mind, that it was much more rubbish there as in the outside. Because he used to think that he is very great, that he is very holy, always comparing himself with other persons. That was a lot of judgment. Comparing himself with others, he was thinking, oh, I am great. The King Janaka, who was humble of heart, realized it, and he knew what was inside the monk, and he just humbled him close to this rubbish. By putting him by that rubbish, King Janaka showed him what he was reflecting, what he had inside of him. Because what you have inside of you is expressed then in the outside. If your mind is full of negativity, how will be your action? And the more negativity you have in the mind, the more you attract negativity. So as the monk was reflecting after 3 days, when he realized that this pile of rubbish was inside of his mind, he realized that the most dirty thing is what he has inside his mind. Like Jesus said, it is not what you put inside your mouth that makes you dirty, but what comes out of your mouth. That's why Krishna, Bhagavan says, just surrender your mind to me. He didn't say surrender your body or surrender your consciousness or whatever. No, just surrender your mind. That's enough. And once we transcend this limited mind, then love can awake. Otherwise, we are still swimming in this pile of rubbish. Not outside, but inside of us. Because the negativity we have inside our mind will make us perceive everything in the outside the same. We project in the outside what we have in the inside. If we have goodness inside of us, everything will be good in the outside. But if we have a ton of rubbish and negativity inside this mind, we will be like blind and see only negative things. We will see only the rubbish which is inside of us. It's like if you put glasses, if you put red glasses, you will see the world red. If you put blue glasses, you will see the world blue. So, but if we put the glasses of love, the glasses of God's image, that is what we will see in the outside, all around us. You know, the body is made of 206 bones. It is said that wherever there are bones, we can control it. But the tongue is not a bone, and so we have also to control it. If this tongue chants the name of God all the time, then we will be able to control this tongue. And when we control the tongue, we will be able to control our mind. When we express a thought, if the thought is divine, then we will see the action will be also positive. We will see the result. But if it is negative, if the thought is negative, then we will see also the result. So we should, during our daily life, ask ourselves, am I calm? I am quiet? Am I in silence, or am I in pride and ego and want to express it? That's why we have to watch our thoughts always and be in silence. This is the first step of spirituality. Silence doesn't mean to shut up and go in a cave and don't do our work. No, silence means to control our tongue. And when we open our hearts, then love will flow. This love doesn't have any limit, but the love that we have here has for sure a big limitation. Such is the greatness of the name of God, that whoever sing it with an open heart, singing it with faith, then he will be pulled more inside of him. And the more we go into it, the more we lose ourselves in the divine name, the identity of being human disappears. What stays only is the divine part inside of us. And that is what we truly are. Jai Gurudev.